Hello there everyone, this is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban. I just want to say thank you to all my viewers and subscribers for continuing to watch the videos, and this is the reason why I do it. I do it for you guys. Now, the topic of this video was spurred by a comment from longtime viewer Ray O. Man, Ray, you spark a lot of videos. I don't know what it is about your comments, but you spark a lot of fucking videos. But anyway, it was one of my Lusitania updates. No, it wasn't Lusitania update. It was a video, one of my videos on my SS United States Tribute. And he was talking about, he was asking about the latest updates on the Lusitania model because he was telling me he had a 1/600 scale Mauretania model. And I told him, yeah, that's a pretty decent model. I had it and I built it and stuff, and then he was saying, I don't understand why no one has made a model kit of the Aquitania. And it hit me. Gee, why was there no model of the Aquitania? But then again, if you think about it, why ain't there not more models of ocean liners than what there are? So before we get into that, I actually did some research, and yes, there was a company at one time called Ensign Models that actually was saying that they were going to make a 1/600 scale model. It was either 1/600 or 1/700 scale model of the RMS Aquitania, and they were taking pre-orders. Now they said if they get so many pre-orders for the model, they were going to make the dies and the molds to produce it. But the problem is they didn't get enough orders for the model, so the project was canceled. Thinking to myself, fuck. So there you go, Ray. There was going to be a model, but not enough people pre-ordered it. And that's what I'm thinking probably happened with the Olympic model too, that Minicraft Models had announced years ago. They announced it several years ago that they were going to make a 1/350 scale model of the Olympic in the same size as my Minicraft Titanic. Minicraft was going to make a model that size of the Olympic. And it was supposed to be a 2-in-1, like you can either build it pre-19 or pre-Titanic and post-Titanic. I've not seen nothing. I see where places are taking pre-orders for it, but as for the model itself, I don't know. I actually thought about calling Minicraft Models and asking them, hey, when's the Olympic coming out? Doing my own little investigative work. And it's just like another model kit here. Recently I found out some other model company is going to be releasing a supposedly coming out this year with a 1/400 scale model of the Queen Elizabeth II. Now there has been a 1/400 scale model of the Queen Elizabeth II been produced by several companies through the years using the same dies and mold, but from what it said, it's going to be all new tooling. So if that really comes to fruition, I don't know. I hope so, because I would love to have a really large scale model of the QE2. Also like to have the big 1/400 scale model of the Queen Mary 2 by Revell, but finding that model is about damn near fucking impossible. Now you can find the 1/600 scale model by Heller, which is actually an Airfix model, an Airfix Heller model, but it's expensive as fuck. So that comes to the thing. Why ain't there more ocean liner models than what there are? Well, of course, you know, every fucking model company and then some has made models of the Titanic. Because the Titanic is the world's most fucking famous ship. Because of what happened to her, everybody knows her story, and so Titanic is a moneymaker. But what about the other ships? There are so many great ocean liners. And yes, there have been model kits made of the Lusitania, the Mauretania, the Queen Mary, the Queen Elizabeth, the United States. And there's the Queen, you know, like I said, the Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen Mary II. And there's a series of Japanese ocean liners. And of course, you know, there was the Canberra, the Orinia, the Savannah, the Argentina and the Brazil. There's the President Cleveland and the President Wilson. I mean, there was a lot of ocean liner models made. But that was during a time when ocean liners were the thing. Everybody everybody was crazy about ocean liners. The problem is there's not that many people that like ocean liners. I mean, yes, there is a hardcore group of people that really love ocean liners. We call them ship geeks. I know, I'm a ship geek. If you guys have not seen, yes, I am a massive fucking ship geek. So yes, if a model company was to decide to make a model of the Great Eastern, yes, we would buy it. Actually, Revell has made a model of the Great Eastern. And several companies have made a model of the Great Eastern, but to find one is fucking nearly impossible because they are hard as fuck to find. Now, Airfix has made a model of the Great Western, the first steamship. It actually wasn't technically the first steamship across the Atlantic. The first technical steamship to cross the Atlantic was the SS Savannah. And there has been models made of it, but they're ship in a bottle. But there's also the Cyrus. You know, that'd be a cool model to have. Or the Britannia. The original first Cunard, the Britannia. That'd be a great model kit to have. The Campania. Or the Carpathia. You know, that'd be another great model kit, guys. Carpathia. The ship that rescued the Titanic survivors. That'd be another great model ship to have. Let's see. The Caronia, the Green Goddess. That'd be another great ship to be. And of course, you know, there are some model kits out there that were made. Somebody, oldmodelkits.com. They worked with somebody for nearly 10 years. It took them nearly 10 years. But they produced a 1/350 scale model of the Normandy. The Normandy. The model kit now is sold out. But when I looked at the model kit one time, the model kit was nearly $1,000 fucking dollars. But they get $1,000 fucking dollars. But I mean, it had everything. They had, etched wood, like actual etched wood decking you laid down on, brass etched parts, cast resin parts. You know, you can make it either a waterline model or a full hull model. I mean, once this thing was put together, it is a beauty. The pictures I've seen of it built, oh my god, it is to die for. I mean, there are lots of great ocean liners that have not been made in the model kits that should be. The Ile de France, the Second Mauritania, the Georgic and the Britannic, the Andrea Doria and the Cristoforo Colombo. You can make one mold and one set of molds and stuff, and you could have two ships with one mold. The Michelangelo and Raffaello, the Leonardo da Vinci, the SS America, the United States. Yes, there are some United States models, but I'm talking about a full, detailed, perfectly scale model, like 1/350 scale model of the United States. I would love to have a 1/350 scale model of the United States that was perfectly perfect to the original ship. Not just some weird, not just some about the nearest perfect model I've seen of the United States model kit wise has to be the Revell for proportions. But if some company decided to make a 1/350 scale model of the United States made from the original blueprints and drawings and even from the ship itself, like a detailed model of the ship with every little, thing on it, I would buy it. I would so fucking buy it. I would save every fucking dime, penny, quarter, nickel, dollar, whatever, and I'd buy the son of a bitch. Just because I would love to have a detailed model of the ship. And yes, even though I built lots of models of the United States, but to have one of that size and super detailed, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. But I don't know if it'll ever happen. I hope it does. But like I said, there have been ocean liner models made, but they're very hard to come by. They are very hard to come by. Except for a few of them. And of course, the Titanic. Just because the Titanic is super popular. Of course, every company is going to make a model of the Titanic. Why not make a model of the Britannic? The Titanic's sister that was lost in World War I. Make a model of her. I would love to have a model of the Britannic. I want a model of the Aquitania. I want a model of, I like to have a model of the Imperator. You know, the German liner Imperator, the Vaterland, and the Bismarck. But that'd be cool though. You can make those two in one. You can do like an Imperator model. Will also be Barengarian, Vaterland / Leviathan, Bismarck / Majestic. See guys. If anybody in the model companies, any model companies are watching, I'm giving you guys ideas for fucking free. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of ship geeks out there that would go crazy if there was more models of ships that they can buy, that they can put together themselves, like me. So yeah, I mean, I don't get why there's not more ocean liner models than there are, but there's not, and it's a fucking bummer. It really is, because honestly, I love building ocean liner models more than I do building car models. I like doing them more than I do building models of Navy ships. I mean, yeah, there's tons and tons of models of Navy ships. I have no disrespect for the Navy, but I prefer building merchant ships. So yeah, there you have it, guys. And there you have it, Ray. Another video sparked by one of your comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section down below for me and I'll get with you. And as always, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, join the Commodore's crew, and you'll be known when I upload a new video. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban, the jack of all trades with the foul mouth, saying have smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with you, and God bless. You take care now.